Hey, good afternoon, everybody. It's my first video I'm going to put on my YouTube channel, so just bear with me. This is going to be for automotive knowledge. I'll be doing several videos over the next few weeks regarding some basic automotive knowledge, some of the things that I've tried to pass on to my kids, and they can always access these channels, or they can even call me if they have any questions. But this first one is regarding my vehicle. It's a 2007 Dodge Nitro, four-wheel drive SXT. It's one of the first generation Nitros put out by Dodge. It's a 3.7 liter engine, and I bought it used. I had about 130,000 miles, and I've noticed that initially that there was a shudder when it was shifting between 40 miles an hour and 45. And I didn't think anything of it at the time. I just figured maybe it was just a little bit of lot lag sitting on the lot for a while, and the lubrication needs to get through all the springs and clutches and everything else in an automatic transmission. But I noticed over the weeks that it was constant at 40 miles an hour again and at 60. And I went online and noticed that there was a forum for Dodge Nitro drivers that they all have had the same problem with similar year 2007, 2008, 2009 Nitros. So I started digging and digging and digging, and I finally found one article where this gentleman had tried this particular transmission fix for his Nitro, and it seemed to work. And I went into the automotive store and looked on their shelves, and I found several different products for this very fix. And it's an anti-shudder fix for your transmissions, for automatic transmissions. And this is the brand that I purchased. Okay. It's 2 fluid ounces, and the gentleman that I read the article from said he used 4 fluid ounces. You shouldn't have to drain anything out of your transmission pan to accommodate the small amount that's in these containers. So I dumped in 2 fluid ounces into my transmission, and if you'll notice, if you have a Dodge Nitro and you've never done anything with a transmission, where the dipstick is on any typical vehicle, it's in the back part by the firewall, and it looks like it has a cap on it. This is just for dealer use only, is what it says. You could actually buy a transmission dipstick for it over the counter. It's no big deal, but they're just one of Dodge's little things that they want you to bring it into them so they can fix it. Which, according to Dodge, they have never been able to fix this problem. So we went ahead and put in these 2 fluid ounces of this tranny fix, and I drove it for about a week. And I noticed that the shudder started to go away very, very quickly, because apparently the problem actually lies with the torque converter. And once this lubrication gets into the torque converter, it does something inside the torque converter to the springs and everything else inside the transmission and the torque converter. And I don't know what it does, but now when I drive off at 40 miles an hour on the way to work to this one section where it's 35 to 40 miles an hour, I hit no shudder whatsoever. The kick down works perfectly now. And again, I got it up to 60 miles an hour, held it at 60. Again, no shudder. The kick down worked when I needed it to, so I could get into a passing gear. Next thing is going to be a long haul. That's our next test, and that's going to probably be when we go to California. But if anybody out there has a Dodge Nitro 2007, 2008, 2009, and you're experiencing these shudder problems at low speeds at 40 miles an hour or at 60 miles an hour, by all means, go to the parts store, get you one of these. It's about $9 to $10. Pop the cap on it, and by all means, dump the whole thing into that dipstick tube. You're not going to overfill your transmission, trust me. Put the cap back on, run it at least 10 miles at a decent speed, and then run it again, and then just keep running it. And the more you run your vehicle, the more it'll get into the all the small parts and the springs and clutches and all the other parts of your transmission and your torque converter. And you will notice the difference that there is no shudder, is completely gone. You don't have to worry about it. I was afraid I was going to replace the transmission. Luckily, I don't think I have to now. So, try it, see what happens. Leave me a comment. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe. And like I said, I will be adding more videos over the next several weeks regarding just simple, basic automotive knowledge for anybody out there. If you don't know what you're doing with your vehicle, I'll show you how to check your oil, how to handle your battery, little things like that, just to get you through the day, tire pressure checks, all that good stuff. Okay, thank you very much. Have a great day, folks.